Sorry, I'm going to highlight my lines for this one.
I've actually highlighted mine.
Well, I did it last time and he gave me a brand new script. I was like, waste of time that was.
So many lines to highlight. I'm just like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, done. Well, exactly.
So this is the first rehearsal we're rehearsing.
Yes.
But without the other guy.
Also, I'm just quite excited about the prospect of the Fringe Festival.
Go to the Fringe Festival.
And especially performing it. Okay.
I performed it once before and it was really good. But this one, especially for Rob, like I said, I did half a rehearsal, half a play's worth of rehearsals with Rob last time, but I quite enjoyed it. It was fun. He's a bit mental. It was an odd rehearsal process, but it was fun. It was just, he was very much like, it's just Rob. You know Rob, you know, he's like, we all just got up and he was like, right, what do you think? Let's just do it. And then it was a comedy and it really went a bit over the top.
It feels like enough space, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we got audience there, here, and audience there, and then also audience there. So we just have to be careful when we block that we don't do anything that's... Because wherever we are, we're going to not be great sightlines for someone.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, especially when we're full cast.
Yeah, that's why I think it's quite important. That's another reason why in the blocking we've somehow got to think of a way of keeping it moving so that...
Yeah, I was saying that you don't want one person just being static because there's someone in the audience who's
Yeah. So as long as it keeps moving reasonably, then... Hi! Nice to meet you, Emily. And the spacing wise, what I want to get here is that Joe comes across straight away and he's like, hi Emily, like right up close there.
Yeah.
How are you, you know? And then Sergio's the one that kind of hangs back a little bit. Actually, Joe, if I didn't have the scripts, we'd probably be, yes, hi, yeah, you know. Or should I call you Irina? If you did a little bit of a, oh, okay.
That's naturally a thing I do. But she's still holding hands.
So if you just come down ever so slightly, enough for Joe to basically just kind of go, you know, behind you. Just go from that bit where you say, so this is exciting, isn't it? Coming forward a little bit. Have you got a pencil and you can write in?
Yes.
We have got one. You've got one pencil.
So, this is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're probably used to all this, but it's massive for me. I haven't actually got it yet, by the way. I think I'm down to the last 2.
You are a very beautiful girl, Emily.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and that has to be really awkward, doesn't it, that moment? Joe's going to go over here, as if to kind of do this scene, and then Emily, if you just kind of, this is where you can kind of do your coat if you want to, you know, do you mind if I watch, you know, and just come and...
Where are we?
Fine, Emily, Joe and I were just going to go through a few scenes. We'll cross over on that.
Yeah, and then you cross over there, and that's when Joe will go over here and get ready. Okay, I'm going to do the scene, I'm going to press it hard, Emily, and then Emily, you can just kind of sit in the background.
That's just the point. At this moment, he's not bad. He's just having a coffee. Oh shit! It's like that whole movie Eva Braun did with Hitler with the dogs.
How?
In this minute or so of the whole movie, Hitler's just a human being who loves his dog. Sergio stands and suddenly paces, irritated. Do you want me then just to walk?
I mean, maybe it's
it is that frustration.
Because it's quite confrontational. If you were to go over to Emily and do that bit there, try and implore her to understand, and then you could go back here for the confrontation when you said, like, hey, have you forgotten everything Costa showed us? And you could just do it. We could just do it like that.
Okay.
So if you say that just absolutely full of passion, like you really believe this, and then again it will contrast with Joe's like, what?
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably just go through some sections. There'll be some camera guys here looking at you from lots of different angles. Yeah, because that'd be funny, because that means he'll be kind of looking at you from lots of angles as well. Lots of different angles.
I might leave it. I mean, stage actions that Sergio goes to leave quite calmly, but then slams the door open in frustration on his way out.
Yeah.
He's not going to storm out.
Oh, the only thing is that we haven't got a door, I don't think. Go from your line, Emily.
I really like your work. You're not nearly as scary in real life, of course.
God, I hate this. It's all such nonsense.
Sorry, I didn't mean...
Yeah, and then you're up and off pretty much straight away.
Right, on that line, right, okay. God, I hate this. It's all such nonsense.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
No, it's
Do you think I should go and apologise?
No! Listen, this is all about egos. You'll get used to it.
He seems so nice as well.
He is. Yeah, and if you actually, so once you've done that over here, and if your position is kind of, as opposed to being here, if your position is here, so you're kind of going, oh, what have I done? I'm trying to be light.
Well, exactly, Emily, exactly.
Can I hug you?
Yeah, now that has to be a moment. Yeah. That has to be a moment because that's what you've been waiting for. You know, the fact that she because Chekhov's characters are all shades of grey. You know, there are no goodies and baddies. You know, so that's semi sort of intimacy is pissing Joe off. That's what he said. That's why in a minute he says, you know, why don't you just fuck off and do some of the serious filmmakers if you don't like this stuff? It's because he's getting jealous that she's forming a sort of an attachment to you, or he fears that she might do.
Yeah. Well, there's the hug as well, obviously.
Yeah, as well. But to lead up to that, if there was a sort of a feeling between you, like, and I think it has to come from you, Emily, that you're wanting to make up for the fact that you've pissed him off. So when he comes back in, if you're pretty much, instead of being that distance, if you're like, no, I understand what you mean, you know, so that kind of distance, that looks more intimate somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the opposite. You're slightly awkward with people. Not awkward exactly, but do you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
You are slightly awkward because you're a serious actor and it's all about the art. So all this emotional stuff is okay, but you know you're not
just
like,
getting in the way.
You're not liking it like Joe likes it, you know.
Yeah.
So we have a little hug there, and then we've got that thing where Joe hollers from over there.
Well, yes, obviously not them. I'm hoping, as the real people we're playing, I might be able to persuade them to make them a bit more credible.
I hope so too. I hate black and white characters. That's why I love Chekhov so much.
Exactly, Emily, exactly.